Continuing coverage surrounding the heat, a Memphis teenager died over the weekend 3 weeks after he collapsed on the football field from a severe heat stroke. 16-year-old Joshua Henderson's family said he went into organ failure. Joining us now is Joe Blair, Assistant Executive Director of TSSAA, the state's high school athletic organization overseeing sports across Tennessee. Joe, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Tennessee has worked to pass the Safe Stars Act, which requires all coaches to undergo heat illness prevention training every year. Did this high school football coach at Bolton, where the tragedy happened, undergo this training?
I can't speak right now if he has or has not done that. That's the assumption that every coach does that according to the State Stars Act. But right off the top of my head, I couldn't look up and tell whether or not he has accomplished that. That'd be something we have to reach out to the school to find out.
Well, it's certainly beneficial to have this training in place for all coaches across Tennessee. What factors into the decision of coaches to either cancel practice or conditionings or take the games inside?
Yeah, so we have a TSSAA heat policy that our member schools are required to follow. And the heat policy basically has different levels depending on really whatever the heat is that and how you are measuring it. We allow schools two different options to measure the heat at their facility, either the heat index or the more recommended option, which is using what's called a wet bulb globe thermometer, similar to this one. This is a Kestrel 5400 heat index reader or wet bulb globe reader. And basically it gives the best conditions of what you have heat-wise at your school. It takes into consideration wind, speed, barometric pressure, along with the heat index.
And each student athlete has a different threshold for what they can endure before showing symptoms. I know there's a focus on educating coaches, but are the athletes also learning the warning signs and knowing when not to push themselves in this extreme weather?
Well, yeah, that's a part of where the coaches come in as well. I mean, it's very much, the coach's responsibility to stress the importance of hydration during any time it's super hot. You need to be hydrated, whether you're a coach or athlete. And coaches are very much a part of this as well. They're out in the heat just like the kids are. So, they need to be aware of what their environment is. Are they hydrating properly as well, and not just the athletes? It's important to keep everyone safe and hydrated during these times.
A good plan in place to keep our student athletes safe so we don't face another tragedy. Mr. Blair, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Anytime. Glad to be here.